Everyone is doing well. Today we're going to dive into one simple concept. It's going to be very easy to understand. I hope to make it easy to understand. I've been really looking into this for a long time, but it's actually far more difficult to execute at a very high level. From my experience, creating an opening against the back line is very difficult to do. And today I just want to just touch in on the simplicity of explaining it and then being able to kind of trigger more ideas, more thoughts into how this can be done. So in other videos, we have discussed the radius of the player carrying the ball, how much comfort, how much time and space this player has around the ball. And that dictates a lot of movements from every player on the field. Okay, there are certain cues that this one will trigger. Okay, the next one is what does the opponent do based on the comfort on the ball. For example, if this player steps to the ball, he enters the radius of the comfort of the ball, then this player might have to make a different decision, and maybe he's not able to play here, or maybe he decides to play here. Okay, but the ball carrier right now is looking for this player to jump, or is looking for this player to jump, or even the furthest player where the ball is. Okay, remember, this is penetration. You're trying to score a goal. Now, at this moment, this is the cue that the ball carrier is looking for. Now, what is everybody else looking for, right? So now you're looking at, if this player moves, or if this player stays, and this player is pulled out to the ball side too much, there's another space. So let me show you a video to kind of illustrate this part. Okay, so right here you will see the Sunderland defenders being a little bit pulled out of position. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line to kind of show you a little bit. Maybe this line could be better, yes, for sure. But as you can see, there's this channel that has opened. Okay, this space has opened. Another problem with this picture is it's 4 against 4 across the back line. If one player gets pulled out of position, that means that there's a big opening, and a basic fundamental of defense is pressure and cover. Okay, so now in this picture we can kind of recreate this something like so, and I believe it was something like this. So there's your 4v4. Okay, this is the exact picture. So now any player that moves will create an opening. So this is where you can use any kind of illustration, but I use the triangle to illustrate the opening and the connection between the two players. That's your opening, and that's what you want to avoid. So the cue is play the ball in behind this space here. So the ball carrier is looking for this cue. The runners is looking for this cue as well, to run in behind. So let's take a look in the clip. Okay, I'm going to remove the animations, and that's where the ball is played. Now let's look at a different clip. Now this one's a little bit different. As you can see here, he tries to run in behind for a possible through ball or a possible ball played in behind. Okay, what happens here is this action allows the strong side center back to be pulled to the ball side, and as a 9, he does a good job in staying on his blind side, playing off the shoulder, and the distance between these two players is way too big. So that creates a different opening, which you can run in behind. That's a cue to run in behind, and that's a cue to play the ball in behind. So very similar here, right? This player was somewhere here. He makes the run. The ball's not played in behind. I believe the ball was here, right? And the comfort of the ball was there. Okay, and then this player gets pulled this way. So now the opening, there is one here. It's very small, but there's a big space here. So we'll have the opening here. and we'll have another opening right here. Okay, so now there's just a big space between two defenders. Now these are cues that hopefully we can identify and teach. And like I said, this is it's very easy to understand, but harder to execute for sure. But the cue, the reference, what am I looking for? This player moves. This player's movement creates space. Now I can play the ball there. I can run there. Which player moves? That's a different part of the teaching process as well. Thank you guys. I hope to hear from you. If you have any questions, I'm always happy to chat soccer. Take care, guys.